everybody!
Hey, guys!
Welcome!
We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the Midwest Gaming Classic 2019.
We're at the Wisconsin Center, where the venue is for the Midwest Gaming Classic.
It has been for the past 2 years. Well,
1 year.
1 year. And then this will be the second. Yeah.
2-time. So anyway, as always, we're at the Midwest Gaming Classic. We wander the vendor halls. We look for stuff. Maybe watch one of our other two Midwest Gaming Classic videos, 2017, 2018,
we have
before you watch this.
2018. And if you have an iTunes or Stitcher account, check us out on our Power Trip Gaming Powercast and listen to our memories of past Power Trip Gaming experiences of, I fucked that up.
Yes, check out our other
past experiences of the Midwest Gaming Classic.
You really wanted that.
I did. Don't you dare try to steal that from me, you son of a bitch.
Sorry. Yes, the episode's called The Classically Pre-Classic Classic.
Or, as I like to call it, word porn.
So anyway, yeah, what kind of things are you looking for this year?
So there's like a lot of random odds and end type stuff that I'm looking for, but Axlay for the Super Nintendo.
Ooh.
I'm looking for that one. Fun little side-scroller shooter. Mortal Kombat Special Forces, believe it or not, for the PlayStation 1.
The fuck is that?
So it was... You've heard of Mortal Kombat Mythologies?
Of course, that was one with Sub-Zero.
Yeah. So Special Forces was pretty much the Jax and Sonya story, but the game is known for being so horrendously bad, and for some reason I am drawn to games that are that bad.
Awesome.
And so I would love to find it for cheap. Ju-On the Grudge, which is on the Wii, which is kind of, people call it like a glorified haunted house, basically. It's a glorified haunted house, like walkthrough, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I would love to get that. And don't judge me. Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City. Super Nintendo. I played it as a kid. I want it again.
Why don't you just get Shaq Fu and call it a day? Shaq Fu's so bad. So bad.
Shaq Fu. And I'm also looking for Shaq Fu on the Super Nintendo.
God damn it. Genesis version was superior.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Genesis version, you had extra characters.
Did you really?
There was. This was one of the few games where the SNES version was notably inferior.
Oh, no. Well, there's other games like that, too. Mortal Kombat was definitely inferior.
True.
On the Super.
I'm looking for a Run Saber for the SNES. It's kind of like a Contra, but with swords.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. I think you and I would like that very much. Kazzy was looking for Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to look for that for her. So
very nice.
Yeah. So yeah. And then Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance for the GBA.
Don't you have that game?
I used to. I don't know where it is.
Oh.
So I got to buy that again.
That sucks. The life of a collector.
Luckily, I don't think that one's too expensive.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Obviously, some of the Saturn gems I'm missing. Dragon Force, Magic Knight Ray Earth, but I might not buy those because those are hefty.
That's going to be you're either going to buy a bunch of little games here and there, or you're going to buy Magic Knight Ray Earth. And that's literally your classic at that point.
That'd be a good classic, though.
Yeah, for you, maybe.
And then, of course, strategy guides. Here and there, I pick up the guides just for fun, so...
Did you make your list?
I did. Did
you?
Mostly. I forgot to update it.
Yes!
But luckily the games I've bought since the update that I've done, or the guides I bought have been so few that I just remember what they are.
I'm sure you do remember that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
If anybody knows Power Trip.
I can't wait to see what you get again.
We have good memories. So we'll see you guys inside.
Yes, we will see you guys inside for the Midwest Gaming Classic 2019.
Well, there he is. He's still here. Same face. Throw it. Throw it up. Ridiculous. Good old Spudsworth. All right, so we got our tickets and we're in. We're just looking for the vendor hall now.
Where is the vendor hall?
I don't know, but that thing's restrooms. Got to take a quick piddle.
Oh, of course you do, your small bladder. Size of a peanut. I don't know.
All right, update. We're lost as fuck.
We are. I don't know where we are.
Some woman
That
redirected.
escalator's not even working.
Some woman redirected us, and we don't know where we are right now. So this is going well.
Send help.
We don't even know if we're at the Wisconsin Center anymore.
Oh, no.
So it's just super well.
It's going great so far.
This whole video might just be us wandering around.
Oh no. No. We finally made it. We finally found our way around here.
Finally found the vendor hall.
And now we get to look around, see what is going to be here at the Midwest Gaming Classic. Can't wait.
Here we go.
It's a pretty good price, actually.
Yeah. I think we got it for about the same.
160.
Yeah. That's funny. Maui Miller and Chad. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I have that one for Game Boy.
Yeah. Mega Man X3.
Metroid card.
X.
The original Metroid? Super Metroid. I just sold the last one.
Wild Guns.
What did you have?
Yeah, I saw that. Wild Guns, $200.
Yeah, I bought it. He has like 3 of them there for $60. I was like, it's just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Scat.
All right.
Dragon Warrior 4.
How did Scat jump so high in price?
I don't know.
I'll actually take the Spirit Tracks. Here we go.
All right, so First Blood, huh?
Yeah.
Starting pretty early at the Midwest Gaming Classic.
Spirit Tracks, the lesser liked of all the Zeldas. Awesome. So,
64 over there. 150.
boxes of manuals.
A lot of boxes and a lot of manuals, a lot of Game Boy games. Oh my God, lots of Game Boy
There's
games.
a lot of good manuals that you don't see very often.
Yeah, these are. This is actually. No wonder it's
Incredible.
So there's something that I would want is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist. I don't have the instruction booklet for it, so
there you go.
I feel
You might
like
be able to.
I feel like they would have it.
I mean, there's a good chance
Yeah.
of all the things that I've seen in this so far. It's a good chance.
Oh, sorry. So first blood from me. So got a lot of for one, got a manual, Nintendo manual that they didn't have. So now Frankenstein's complete.
Nice.
But I got a lot of mid-tier, somewhat kind of upper-tier Game Boy games as well too. So
I was hearing a lot of heavy prices.
yeah, some of them are. One that I've been looking for a while, Chuck Rock, of course. This is a great game. Got some common little guys, but this one right here, Sumo Fighter, is probably the upper tier game.
Is that 60 like I thought?
No, it's 40. It was 40. Which the prices that he had, I think they're. What did he say? It's like they're part of Game Boy Collector.
Yeah.
The Facebook group. They had great prices. Honestly, very fair. The way that they do things, they look at what the price is, and then they just kind of come down a little bit just to make it fair. So, great guys. I would definitely check them out on Facebook. I'm definitely going to look them up on Facebook, and I'm gonna join their group. That's awesome.
100%. They had a lot of really good manuals. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
I ended up picking up a manual or two myself.
So Ultima Runes of Virtue, haven't seen that one often. I know, but it's for the cause. Rampart, I've been looking for that one for a while. So I mean, great stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what else is out there. But these guys were fantastic.
We're 2 tables in. We've already found a lot of really good stuff this year.
Damn it! that's probably 3rd, 4th highest. Yeah.
That one is?
Yeah, what is that here?
Night of the
So I was going to say, one of them,
that's awesome. I love
reset the same. One of them, they fixed it in a revision.
Movies, Light Guns, The Justifier for the Genesis.
Oh, nice.
Oh, second thing. That's what it is.
Version 2.51.
Panzer Dragoon stuff. 650. 300 popful mail. Luckily I have that one too.
Yeah.
Got lucky on that. Yeah. Ultra Boost Prime Microcosm. Oh, it was Psygnosis. Oh, Contra Force. That game's great. There you go. That's what Samson. Wow. Yeah, man. Mario Quest 2. Bonk. Here's Final Fight guy. There it is. Agani, 525. Oh. Looks like a McCoy. Crusader Ascended. Jesus Christ. Ridiculous.
Oh, that's cool.
Autographed by John St. John. Voice of Duke Nukem.
Yeah, it's the one stop shop.
Okay, so one other game that I'm looking for. I want to have a similar. I don't want to.
Like
I don't want to have.
Premonition.
I don't want to have a similar experience, but I have a feeling it's going to be just like Nightmare Creatures last year. So one of the easiest games that I'm looking for is for the Wii U. It's Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
How many places do you think are going to have it?
None.
Probably none. The game is common as can be, and I'm probably not going to find it today.
It's Deadly Premonition all over again.
Mario, Just Dance. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you being serious with me?
Yoshi's
right now?
Woolly World, Smash Bros.
Are you being serious right now?
This is the greatest thing in the world.
Why?
You just can never find it. It's so ridiculous.
Games here, but Donkey Kong is a well-known one. It stands out. Everybody should have it.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Do you have it? Is it there?
All right, that's fine. Not many games. We'll find it. We'll find it.
We're gonna
Find it.
Oh my god. Fucking Zombie Nation. All the game, like.
That's the best game on NES.
Yeah,
by
sure it is.
far.
Worth of the price.
One of the best ever made.
Earthbound, Demon's Creed, Pocket Rocky, Sky Blazing.
Is that? No.
You doing this anymore?
Yeah, he got some family things going on. So.
Star Fox.
So I take this one off.
They actually have a Kisses ring.
35.
Oh, right there.
That freaking game.
Such a hard game to find. Squoon is actually a really hard game to find too.
I was disappointed in Arkista's ring, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, what were you expecting?
To
What
beat
were you
it,
seriously
and
expecting?
that it would take a little longer than 25 minutes. There it is, Panzer Dragoon Saga. What does that say?
820.
Neck guy.
It's awesome. I don't think we've ever seen it at the Midwest Gaming Classic where they had like kind of like prop stuff.
Didn't they have the, I thought they had the DeLorean last year.
Oh, maybe they did.
I think so.
I don't know.
230 on it.
Jesse, do you want it for 30?
36. Would you do 30?
Do 32.
I'll do 32. Yeah.
Have you played it?
I have not played it.
Interesting because it's
I've heard nothing but very interesting comments about it.
It's
It
not
is-
really a
it's-
game. It's like a walking.
It's a walking thing, yeah. But it's in all the things I've heard, like that's what kind of draws me more to it.
Yeah, and that's
at
what
that
it's
point.
Haunting House Simulator.
Oh my God! It actually says Haunted House Simulator on it. That's so funny.
There we go. All right, what'd you get? Did you
All
find
right,
it?
so I actually did find Ju-on the Grudge, which actually what I did not know is it literally says Haunted House Simulator. So it is not a video game. It is a haunted house simulator that is walked through.
Ridiculous.
That is it. So, but I got it. Price,
Is it like a lame rail shooter?
Um,
Without the shooting?
pretty much, I think. Yeah, I'm really excited to actually play it and try it out. So it's gonna be good.
Awesome.
It's a lot of Wii U games here.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Quite a few. There should be a Donkey Kong in there, right?
You'd think so. Donkey Kong. Anyway. Let's see. Easy. Anything. Come on.
Break the tabs off.
Oh, there's another 2 rows.
Sure. Yeah, the nice thing on the Famicom games is they don't really have
It's going to elude you for life. I love it.
The game came out like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
It's practically brand new.
I
Why?
love it.
I don't get it.
Sorry, on your side here.
Oh my God.
What do we got here?
Oh my God.
What's that?
Oh my God.
The triumphant return.
Is it sealed?
I don't know.
That's got to be sealed. Is it? No. Is it? It doesn't look sealed. I don't see. No.
Mighty Final Fight.
Is it? No. Why?
Bandit Kings of Ancient China.
Why is it that? Oh, 1,400 for Power Blade.
Nice.
1,250 for Bandit Kings of Ancient China. Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa.
Dragon Force. That's one of those.
Oh, sure it is.
Excuse me. How much for Dragon Force on the end there?
Right here?
Yeah. 215. Okay.
You got good taste, brother.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. A little too hefty for me, unfortunately.
You got good taste, brother.
Huh?
You got good taste, brother.
Yeah, it was one of the ones. Oh, you already done.
Sorry.
It was one of the ones I was looking for, but it's not worth 215. Sorry.
It's a handle.
Your favorite. Man,
Jeff Roven.
fuck that guy.
He knows how to win at Nintendo games.
Only Nintendo. What a dick.
Jeff Roven. Oh, that's the same book.
That's the same book.
How to win a game. Jeff Roven. But guess what?
Mastering Pac-Man.
Ooh.
Ken Usted.
3 and 1. Look at that. And
I am.
the piece de résistance. The box set of Jeff Roven.
That guy can eat the fattest dick he can find. Hey, we ran into our good buddy Tim. What's going on, Tim?
Not too much.
What did you pick up so far?
So I got a copy of Cyberbots on the Saturn
Oh,
Limited
awesome.
Edition. It's pretty cool. It's a game that Jin's House Homie is from.
Oh yeah, from MVC2.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude! A lot of those characters look awesome.
Yeah.
This was a
So-
Japanese-only arcade game.
Yep. So it was only released on consoles on the Saturn in Japan. It's the limited edition version of it. So it's pretty great. This is during like the height of Capcom's fighting game era, and it's just really great art. So that's one I wanted to add to my collection for a while.
Sorry, I'm entranced by the sexy April in the background there.
That's okay. I can't blame you for
With
that.
Which is funny because the game that's playing on it is Trojan.
Oh. I'm telling you right now, the woman who played that April O'Neil, she looks like she's 18 years old.
She looks like
She looks super young.
She looks like the April O'Neil from the original movie.
That's a...
But younger. But younger.
But she definitely, like, it's an uncomfortable young...
I think they went a little overboard on the wig though.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I love the old
definitely.
school camera she's holding.
Next to Pirates.
Seismic.
No, inbox, I'm sorry.
What is that one?
Which one?
That one? Seismic? Aren't they the ones that did Musha?
Oh, yeah, they did Musha. It's by Seismic.
Can't tell what it is.
No, Hellfire? No, Hell something? Yeah, I don't know.
Haunting Ground.
Haunting Ground.
Good thing I got
What
you
about
that
Warriors
first.
of the Sun?
Did you get Kuan?
Second to the
Did you
top
have
on the
that?
left
I
hand
don't.
column.
It's one that I would love to get, but it's outside of Rule of Songs. It's the most
Where
expensive
you're at,
PS2 game.
all the way to the left, second title. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I played and I beat that when I was a kid.
Rhapsody?
Adam had it.
That's a Nosebleeds. Yeah, it's a fun one, but it's hard. Yeah, it's like Don't you have Rick's Adventures?
I do not.
I thought you. Oh, you have Albert Odyssey.
Oh, yes.
I have a lot of these.
You have a lot of them. You have a lot of them.
Never played it.
Oh,
Never Dragon Force.
I'll loan you mine.
You're gonna pull the trigger. I think that might be as low as it's gonna go. I think so.
Yeah, I'll
Good table. Good table.
find my permanent ownership on my
They got pretty
Actually, I'm
good
gonna keep the 5.
I bought that for $17.99
Yeah.
years and years ago. Yeah,
Metal Storm.
that's a great game. Battlestar.
Storm's great.
Also like Shadow. Oh, did you get Color and Dinosaur?
Color Dinosaurs.
It's one of the best games ever made
Son of
on the Nintendo.
25. Why? It was so close. It was so close. Donkey Kong Country returns. And it's one generation behind, my friend.
I know you've seen that one.
Your streak of not finding it continues.
All right.
What we got here? Son of a bitch. Really?
She be.
Now the question is, how much are you willing to pay for it?
Well,
Wait.
Considering-
God damn it. Yeah, there is. I think there is.
and considering $14,
It looks like, yeah, it is.
that's not
Son of
bad.
a
That's not
bitch.
bad. $14.
Well, I'm disappointed. I was really hoping we'd go the whole convention without you. You son of a bitch.
Yes.
When did bring it down? It takes such a hike.
Well, these prices are a little bit higher than they should be.
I don't really want to find out how much Hunting Ground is. I still want to get that game, but I don't think I can pay for it.
Oh, yeah, Shining Wisdom. I don't see a price.
No, of course not.
Tail Concerto. You know, I played that game at Funkoland
Did you
back in the day. Yes.
Pocket Fighter.
Yeah, actually, I'm curious what Haunting Ground is. I think you should inquire.
Oh, how much? Where's Haunted Ground? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, look at that. No, Rule of Rose.
That's awesome. For thumb wars?
Thumb fighters. That's funny.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I'll inquire Haunting Ground. See what they're charging for.
Once you get used to it,
Where are
I'll
their,
have to go around the corner too and
that's
take
good.
a look.
Well, their prices aren't listed. Question. Haunting Ground here for PS2, how much? How much do you have on that one?
Let me see. Looks like $200.
Oh,
Or maybe it's 190. I think 190 after tax.
With tax, okay.
Yeah, all of our prices in the store like round out to a flat number, so they're all really like. This is an even number here, but most of the time it's
Sure.
like 75, 83.
Yeah, sure.
It comes out to after
Because with the
tax.
tax, it's even. Yep.
Yep,
I
yep.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yep, yep.
190. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
there is like a learning curve though. For the ones in the back.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Oh, Color Dinosaur. 90.
Yep. 90. Not bad, actually.
Nintendo World Championship.
Oh, that's the reproduction.
Yeah. Shatterhand is so good.
Kickmaster. Of course, we had so much fun on that
There
one.
we go. Surprise of
Oh
Dinosaur.
wow, $800.
Oh, little Samson box. Actually, that's pretty close.
What's that? What do you mean? Pretty
price
close?
wise, that's close.
Well, but the box is pretty.
How many? No, it's 520.
Is that?
DuckTales 2 for 230, Dragon Fighter, Kid Clown, Gunman, Zombie Nation, Cowboy Kid, that Bonk. Yeah, there's Bonk.
Where's Bonk?
All the way in the
All the way to the. Oh, $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your Dragon Force. Son of a bitch. There it is.
Looks like that's gonna be about what I have to spend. Oh, first Persona, 200. Did you find Nightmare Creatures? Did you
Sorry.
find it?
Yeah,
Is it in there?
Yeah,
Nightmare Creatures.
Oh my God! Would you calm down?
No, I'm looking.
No. Ish. Oh, cross. Oh wow! Here it is. Oh, God.
Okay, I gotta look through those.
Come on, here it.
For 15. I think you should just get it. Just get it. Do it. You son of a bitch. Baby. Wow. Each Gaiden trilogy. You don't see that very often. Persona. The Bonk's Adventure. Yep. Yep.
Years ago, they still do it for like
Lucky
lights and
there.
stuff.
Oh wow. Box. Bubble Bobble Part 2. Joe and Mac 2. Bonk, yeah.
This table.
A lot of Game Boy games on this one, yeah. So again, got a little mix of kind of like a few lower tier things, but a couple of games that really kind of stick out condition-wise. Though it's but Ninja Taro. So that's actually one of the upper tier Game Boy games. Got Titus Fox. You don't see this one too
Never even
often.
heard of it.
I know. It's one you don't see too often, and I almost made a mistake at Game Trade buying Ninja Boy 2, which I actually have. I didn't have Ninja Boy 1, so I finally got Ninja Boy 1.
Nice job.
And
Thank
and
God
then
for
just
the list.
yeah, exactly. And then just got a bunch of little smaller things too. So, but
We'll go over that when we
came
get
to
done.
about $171. The guy I talked down to 150. So hey, not too bad.
Nice job.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
I think I'll take Craig first. Could you possibly be able to do 160?
I could knock $10 off the 190. 180. That's one of my favorite games, so if I take it home.
Thank you, though.
No problem.
Thought I could get it. 190 is still a little too steep.
No.
190 is still too steep because it's not worth 190.
No, it's not.
Even in that condition, it's still not 190. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll come across another one.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to get. I was pissed off because when the game came out, I worked at Best Buy.
Too many
I
in
bought 2
boxes.
copies of the gold version. I kept one sealed. Well, I gave my buddy one in college too.
Good.
The other one I had sealed.
It's an expensive one, man.
You know, my buddy didn't give it back.
Amazing Tatum.
Yeah.
Spuds what?
Played
Adventure.
played it all that
most
stuff.
likely
I
gonna
still
be
have
the
it. You know,
two
the
last
another way is I
two last games they get.
It was sealed. I had the other game.
Yeah.
Still not sealed. That was fucking
I'll have some words once we leave this
I
area.
had a collector's edition. I
Peekaboo Poker?
2 years ago.
Hold that bitch. Should we play those on?
Slots and bubble bath.
But it was
the Venetian titles. I never
Well, we lost
actually
Grant
seen
about 2 hours
the
ago.
entertainment
Where'd he
like
go?
fitness
No idea.
before.
I looked under the table. He's not there. Yeah.
The only thing that would make it better is a stadium event.
Surprised they don't have one. All these other games that they have.
Still looks good. Yeah, nice and clean. Oh, jeez. It's weird. It's weird. Like I noticed there's like a couple of them we've looked at have different artwork on them.
Yeah, some have different artwork. Yeah.
That's so weird.
If it's just like different printings for different runs.
Yeah, like a different run. That's crazy. Wow.
You all set?
200 though. That seems to be the norm of what we're finding it for is 200.
But unfortunately, it's still a little bit overpriced.
It is. Well,
See what
I'm gonna try.
see what you can do.
I'm gonna try something.
Work the magic that you don't have.
I'm about to say, apparently I'm not as charming as you are, where I can knock money off of shit.
Nope.
We'll see. Would you be able to do 170 on it?
180.
I'll take it.
There you go. See?
No. Here you go. 20, 40, 60, 80. There's 100. 20, 40, 60, 80.
Sweet.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys have a good one.
You too. There you go. Dragon Force.
There you go.
Got it. Eluded me for years, and I fucked up and now spent double what I. Thank you. Oh, found it.
Well,
Finally,
there is one copy.
One copy we saw in the entire thing.
$380.
You was ready? I typed it in.
Yeah. I was for the record. Let the record show. I was closer.
Price is Right rules. You were closest without going over. You win.
right.
I hate you.
I know you do. You love it.
Here's another one.
There's another
It's
one.
320.
320 though.
So I still lost. If we're doing Price is Right rules, which
think I
I
lost
went
too.
over by 5, but you would have lost 2.
I would've lost
We were
2.
both kind of
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We were both kind of right.
But me more so because I was right on the other one.
Technically,
Yeah.
I was closer. I said 325, you said 350, and that other one was 380. A difference of what?
30.
And mine's only $5 off.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about that.
Technically, I
We're
win.
not, no, we're not talking about this. This is a different one.
This is a different
the
one.
contest is already done. It's already done.
It's never done between us. It's never done. Well, back on the way out. You're not gonna walk it. You son of a bitch. Don't walk away from me. God, I hate you.
Guess what happened?
broke the
Guess
law.
what just happened?
What?
You walked down it.
I know, you pissed me off. God. You're the worst. The worst influence.
Thank you.
Spudsworth.
Surveying this landscape.
He's just making sure that everybody's staying safe.
I like it.
It's good.
All right, guys, we're back home.
Hey, we're back.
Yes. What a classic.
It was, honestly, I think that this was a really good classic.
This is definitely up there as one of the best ones we've had, I think.
It definitely is. And I think that, with exception to the last couple of years, which just kind of felt, I don't know, a little bit lackluster.
Yeah, they fell flat over the years.
This year, it really felt like the classic went back to its roots.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good deals. The dealers were very up for haggling.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of negotiation that was really good. There was a lot of variety, a lot of different stuff that we saw there. A lot of different titles of all kinds, not just rare games, but easy to find stuff, middle tier stuff. But there was a large variety of it.
There was definitely
A little bit of everything.
You had the full spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
If something was common, you were gonna find it. If something was middle tier, like you said, you could find it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
For the most part.
We still didn't run into it. We ran into one Axley for the Super Nintendo for him, and it was a little overpriced, so we passed.
Yeah.
I ran into only a couple Harmony of Dissonances for the GBA,
And unfortunately, they were complete.
and they were both boxed and complete, which I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the game a lot. I don't want to spend $80 fucking on it.
No,
like that's just a little too much for me.
And as far as common games go, there was not one complete copy of Nightmare Creatures.
Never is.
Nope. There was one copy without an instruction
So
booklet.
if for some reason any of the vendors there watch this, a copy of Nightmare Creatures next year and we'll hit you up. We're gonna get you. Nightmare Creatures 1, not 2.
Yeah, 2, which is the rarer of
Yeah.
the two games.
We can find no problem.
And we found like 2 or 3 copies. Somehow it's out there, but Nightmare Creatures 1 is not.
So get yourself a hold of Nightmare Creatures 1 and bring it to the Classic next year, and we'll definitely visit you.
Please.
But as far as like how the Classic went, like I'd say 80 to 85% of the products were fairly priced.
Yes, I think so.
I mean, according to price charting, eBay, Amazon, however you shop, everything seemed to fall more or less where it should have been.
And there were some dealers that were there where none of their stuff was actually priced. And so basically what they would do is you are interested in a game, you hand it to them, they'll look up some kind of prices, like what it was going for on eBay, what the ended prices are, and then they would say like, well, we'll look up what the price is, and then we'll knock off some bucks to you. And they actually, I picked up quite a few Game Boy games from a table like that. They were priced well.
Yeah.
They were really priced well.
One of the first tables we went to was they had an ass ton of instruction manuals, which are very, very hard to find. I mean, especially if you're talking PS2 era, I would say any of them, really. Finding only manuals is extremely tough. One of the pickups I had, actually, was Eternal Poison. It was an Atlas title that wasn't super popular, and it was kind of late in the PS2 life cycle, so I got just the game in the case, but I had no instruction manual. I couldn't find just the instructions by itself ever. Like, I had to buy another copy of the game, and I'm like, I don't want to buy this game because it's not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not expensive, but I just still didn't want to spend the money for
exactly.
it. Just for the instruction book. And they had, like, the place we had a lot of, like, the RPG, like, instruction dot hacks, which are impossible to find. But it's like that instruction manual can make a huge difference in value of your games.
Oh, yeah.
Because that makes it complete. Having a game in a box is good, but without that manual, it's like you had said, it's a glorified loose copy.
It really is. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. But then you had some tables. Oh no.
I'm sorry, but shame on you.
The biggest one that stands out, obviously, as it did last year, Bonk's Adventure. So, and I'm pretty sure this is the same exact copy. It was complete. Last year we saw it for $3,600. $3,600 for Bonk's Adventure. By the way, even new Or no, was it new
Yeah,
or complete?
new.
Even new, it's not worth that.
Nope.
It's worth maybe $2,500. So it didn't sell last year.
So what's the best thing to do if a game did not sell last year?
Logic would dictate
Let's bring it back and we'll charge more for it.
$200 more. $200 more.
It was there for $3,800.
That's so ridiculous. It was, and then they had a lot of other games that were severely overpriced.
Oh my God.
Little Samson. I don't know what it is, but every vendor overprices Little Samson.
Of course.
Complete.
Of course they do.
The cartridges alone seem to be fairly priced. We saw quite a few for about $1,100, which is what it's at.
I think the lowest one we saw was $1,200, which is like
that's what it's worth.
According to today, that's like it was spot on. It was actually a couple bucks less than what it goes for. So card only, it seems to like people price it between the $1,200 to $1,400. So maybe they're trying to get a couple extra $100 for it. That's fine. That's because it is it's a headliner title on the Nintendo. I mean,
it's one of your top 10.
It is. It is
easily.
It's the most expensive, one of the most expensive games on the system. So obviously, it's going to command a premium. So that's fine. But
with that box and instructions, it's still not worth over $3,000.
No,
it's not. It's worth about, what was it? I said $2,600, about the same as Bonk.
Yeah,
There were no vendors that had it priced under $3,000. I don't understand what the move is.
Well, but like, I also don't understand too. I mean, maybe somebody will go to the Classic, but it's like, who goes to the Classic intending to say, "Yep, I want a Bonks, or I want a Little Samson, and I want it complete, and I don't care what the price is. It could be $3,000, it could be $3,500. I want to get it." It's like, who's going to carry that much money on them to buy it?
I don't know. That's
so
definitely something.
So I'm just kind of lost about that. I mean, it's interesting to see it when you see it, but at the same time, just grossly overpriced.
So as I said, about most of the conventions priced fairly, but it feels like the titles that were overpriced weren't just a little overpriced, like $15, $20. We're talking way overpriced, like Paul's head, dunk it in the tank, and it's like hundreds of dollars over what it's actually worth.
Did you just do that?
I did, and I did it prospectively too. Even and I bought it, obviously. One of my pickups, as we'll show soon here, is I bought Dragon Force. I'm sure you saw it. No booth had it for under $200, with the exception of one. One booth had it for $170, but the condition of the box kind of reflected that. But even at $170...
Sorry, OCD. The case. It's not a box. The case.
All right, fine. Whatever
Dragon
you
Force.
want.
Case.
The case was a little worse for wear.
Thank you.
But even that, $170 is overpriced for Dragon Force. The game, as of right now, it was
$158 to $160.
Yeah, $158.
Yeah.
So for every booth to have it priced at $200 plus, it's a little reaching.
Obviously, that's kind of the Classic. I mean, the games are right there. It's the biggest gaming convention in the Midwest, and so they can charge whatever they want. I mean, from my perspective, I wasn't looking for that game, but I almost felt like at least they were kind of in line with one another, though. It's not like where you had these gross. There's
like, just enormous discrepancies.
Yeah, that's the word I couldn't think of. You had these huge discrepancies. One of the games that sticks out in my mind was we saw multiple copies of Hagani. And
don't even get me started.
And that game is about like
$550.
$550,
give or take 10.
We saw a couple of them around the $525 to $600 range, and then all of a sudden we saw at one table it was $800, and I'm like, what? Like, you're not going to sell it if it's $200 more than what the next lowest price is.
But it was weird, too, because it even had a sticker on it.
It did.
It wasn't even
Right
like
on
a
the label.
pristine label.
No, right on the label, too. So if you try to remove that sticker, guess what? Half of that label's coming off.
Yeah, which, I mean, it adds to the authenticity, sure. But for $800 fucking dollars, that thing better be
it's got to be pristine.
Yeah, so it didn't... Like I said, it was a huge stretch for some of the pricing.
So I do feel, though, that, I mean, majority of the stuff, it was priced really good.
Absolutely.
And the ability to negotiate was, I think it was really good.
It was good. I mean, I got denied on a couple of negotiations, and but
that's going to happen.
Fine.
That's going to happen.
And you just have to be big enough to walk away instead of caving into it. Because I walked away from the first Dragon Force I bartered on, I guess. I was not willing to spend $190 on it. I went $180, which is still higher than I kind of wanted, but you know what? It's fine. I can live with that. But it's just that price difference really. There was one that you said there wasn't a huge discrepancy. I got Silent Hill for $55. The box is a little beat up, and the instructions are kind of beat up.
Case.
I saw the case. Whatever.
Thank you.
It's a box. But I saw other Silent Hills going for $80 or $90.
Yeah.
Game's not worth that. It's worth maybe $60.
Yeah,
So it's, I mean, that's kind of a big discrepancy for me.
Oh,
At 55 to 80 and 90, like that's a big gap.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But other than that, one or two examples, it was everybody was kind of in line with each other, and that felt good.
And that's But and like I said, I think the number one thing for me was just there was actually a lot of variety this year. Last year, I remember that it seemed like every booth had a slew of PlayStation 2 games for some reason.
Yeah.
And it was just so strange that everybody had their PS2 stuff for display. This year, it was a little bit of everything. There was Xbox, there was PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, a lot of different stuff. A lot of Nintendo stuff, of course.
A lot of boxed GBA games.
And a lot of Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah.
Sega Saturn games. There was quite a few Sega CD games as well, too. So, I mean, there was a little bit of everything.
It pretty much ran the gamut.
It really did.
Yeah.
It really did. So, I think that this was a really good, it was a really good classic.
It's a good showing. A lot of, there were a lot of Dragon Forces this year.
Yes, there was.
At least, there was over a handful. Which, that was a game, just like the Panzer Dragoon sagas, it's like all of a sudden...
There's a lot of Panzer Dragoon sagas, too.
I remember our first few classics, Little Samson was maybe one booth. Same with Panzer Dragoon Saga, and same with, like, Dragon Force and stuff. Boy, they're really coming out of the woodworks, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
It seemed like almost, like, I would say Little Samson 2 was at least a handful or more. We saw quite a few of them.
I think we saw maybe 4 of them. There wasn't a handful, I guess you could say, yeah. So,
but I mean, it feels like a lot of the more dominant titles in these systems are definitely showing themselves.
Oh, very much so.
So, with that, let's show off what we got, huh?
All right.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, why don't you go first?
All right. So first off, I bought this adorable ass bag. It's got Amaterasu on it. I love Amaterasu from Okami. Great fucking game. It's a great artist who did it. I love it.
Talked about it before. Yep.
Yeah. So we got Breath of Fire 4. Has 50 on it. I haggled it at 40, which is pretty good considering the game's worth 55.
Yeah.
So even this was already priced under, but honestly, all I had was $40. So,
and they were gracious enough to say
yes. They were gracious enough to give it to me for 40, which is great.
Yeah.
And it's in very, very good condition.
Very good.
So I'm happy with that.
Cool.
Have the guide, not the game. Obviously, as I mentioned, Silent Hill. Got it for you, Kazzy.
Thank you.
Next time we see you, I got this for you. Case is a little worse for wear. It's broken on the bottom, but I can always replace it with one of my cases, which is fine. No problem there. Cases. As I said, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Another one I got, Infinite Space, a hard-to-find DS game by Sega. Got it for $45, which is okay. He wouldn't haggle with me on it.
Yeah, no, that was, so
he stood fast.
You were shot down right away too. Oh, and I can only go as low as 45. I'm like, okay,
whatever.
that's what it's listed.
To be fair, literally the only copy I saw at the Classic.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah,
I'll take it. Then I got a game for the Switch, Fallen Legion, Rise to Glory. It's a game that came out for the Switch, obviously, a while ago. It's for $30. I think it's an indie game.
Oh,
okay. But every so often, like, limited run games will do physical copies.
Yeah.
This isn't that.
That's not a limited run.
This is not a limited run. This is by NIS. NIS America. So, I don't know. It's from GameStop.
What does trade hold mean?
Trade hold? Where is that? Where do you see that?
It says trade hold.
Trade hold. So, it must be somebody at GameStop. I don't know.
Expiration date.
It's a GameStop label. So
I don't know what that means if something is trade hold.
Maybe somebody called to see if they had it, so they were going to hold it. And I don't fucking know. Shit, do I look like I work at GameStop? Fuck!
No!
Next up, we got Mega Man Network Transmission. I thought it said Battle Network Transmission.
No.
$15. This game is pretty good, actually.
Cool.
It plays like the classic Mega Mans. I don't know if anyone's ever played the Battle Network games, but yeah, this one kind of falls in line more with the traditional Mega Mans, where it's the side-scrolling shooter.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And I've been looking for it for a while. 15 was a good price for it complete. Usually, I always saw it for 40 when we would go to Madison.
Wow.
So
yeah, anything with the Mega Man title, they kind of charge a little.
So I was extremely happy with that pickup.
Nice.
I got a few guides I picked up, which I don't see this one at all very often. Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom Guide for the Genesis.
And it's the Phantasy Star 3 hint book.
Yeah,
because
it came out. It's not a guide.
Well, no. Because it came out so long ago that they really didn't have... Like, it wasn't really strategy guides at that point. They were just released as hint books at that time.
It's true.
So it's an old guide. And it looks like it's in really good shape, too.
Yeah, it's really neat. I like I said, it's one I definitely haven't seen ever.
And
so
it came with free bonus index cards inside of it.
For some reason, somebody was holding places in it with index cards, so I got those too, I guess.
For free! Can you believe that?
Oh! Amazing. I'm glad they threw those in. Obviously, the first one I got, Spirit Tracks. It was the one Zelda guide I didn't have. Got it for $5. Rightfully so. Nobody fucking likes this game.
It's the one Zelda game that nobody ever wants to play.
No. To be honest, I felt bad because a lot of the DS games nobody liked.
See, I loved Phantom Hourglass.
I agree.
I loved it.
I was a huge fan of Phantom Hourglass. The having to sneak around the tower was annoying.
Yeah, oh yeah,
but
that's right. Yeah.
It still was a very good game.
It was interesting, and it wasn't like the full game or anything like that. It's just So I mean, I didn't mind it so much.
And eventually, you got to a point where you got a sword that could kill the guys. You didn't have to sneak around. You could just kill them.
Exactly. Yep.
So as I mentioned, the Turtle Poison Instruction Manual. Very happy to find this. Another Atlas game. Oh, it was also Bandai Namco. But like I said, these are hard to find and hard to come by, especially in the RPG world. So I was extremely happy to find the guide or the instructions for this. Librum Aurora. I don't know what that means.
No, okay.
So, my big ticket items. The Suikoden 2 strategy guide. $80.
Yeah.
So, I've never run across this. In all my years at the Classic, I have never run across Suikoden 2. Actually, now that I mentioned that, there were a lot of copies of Suikoden 2 at the convention.
There actually was, yeah.
Actually, I'd say 5 or 6. So I'm actually really happy with this. This completes my Suikoden collection.
Very nice.
I have all the games. I have all the guides that there were. So I'm extremely happy with this.
That's impressive.
Yes. All right.
And then, of course, the big ticket item of this year's Midwest Gaming Classic.
The creme de la creme.
Andy pulled the trigger on this one. Dragon Force.
$200 on the thing he had it for. I got him down to 180. 180. Nobody was biting for me at 170 or 160.
And he even got the foam insert in there too.
Yeah,
Look at that.
A little weird. But this is classics in the making right here.
Oh yeah.
And I mentioned to Paul on the way home, I was like, it'll always gnaw at me that I didn't buy it at the first Classic we went to for $75. That and Magic Knight Ray Earth.
And you just had to pay the price.
Magic Knight Ray Earth is the same thing. Now it's $400. To be honest, I don't think I would have bought it even for $400.
Yeah.
But it's like, and we talk about this a lot on the channel with collecting and stuff. It's like sometimes you just have to pull the trigger, because
sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, if you see something trending upwards, like you're almost better off just saying, you know what? Maybe I should bite the bullet on it, because with retro collecting, it's just going to get harder and harder to find these things.
Yeah, it will.
Well, maybe not. I mean, we saw quite a few like Panic restaurants and
We did.
even Surprise at Dinosaur Peaks. There were a couple or few.
We did, but still, I mean, they're a lot more pricey than they used to be back then. So I mean,
True.
Yeah.
So that was my haul for this year.
All right.
I spent a lot.
So, with my haul, we'll start here. Well, okay, so I started off very small. I got some instruction booklets and some fun little things for cheap. I got the instruction booklet for
E.T. You have the box?
I don't have the box.
Son of a bitch.
But I just wanted the instruction booklet. And then this, I don't know if this is a, I don't know what this is, but it's like an E.T. Like bonus thing, E.T. Phone Home, but it does say Atari in the bottom corner, so it must have been something with the game that was maybe released with the game. I don't know, but I just couldn't help. The instruction booklet for a Coleco game called War Games. I'm a big fan of the movie War Games. This was only $1, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna flip through the instruction booklet.
The game's not easy.
Well, I've
played it.
I've never played it before, but I think that's so cool that there was actual War Games based on the movie.
I actually growing
so
up
cool.
had War Games for the Coleco.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's hard as hell.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't have liked it.
No.
So. And then I got 2 Nintendo instruction booklets. So the first one, Frankenstein. And this one I actually got. It's got a $14.99 price tag on it. I got it for $10, so I got them $5 off. But I have the game. I have the box. I didn't have the instruction booklet, so now I've got it complete.
Which is nice. As I said, that instruction manual can sometimes mean a big difference in value.
Oh yeah.
Not that we sell our games.
No, but it's just nice to.
Yeah.
Nice
It's always interesting when you see price differences between something being complete or not.
Yeah. And so the same thing with Cool World. So this is an instruction booklet you do not see often.
No.
And so I picked this up. Again, I have the box. I have the game. I did not have the instruction booklet, and it's one that you don't see too often complete.
No.
Cool World is a pretty obscure game for the Nintendo, so nice to complete that.
$28.44.
Yeah, so with the tax it was $30, which is actually cheaper than what it actually goes for online, so...
Oh, that's why that booth... Okay. He was trying to explain what the whole thing with the taxes was, and I didn't understand it. I thought that was... Yeah, the tax makes it an even 30.
Tax makes it an even 30, yeah.
Why wouldn't you just put $30?
Why
would you... $28.44, why don't you just put $30?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. And then, again, with for Nintendo 64, I got the Doom 64 instruction booklet because I have the game, I have the box, I didn't have the instruction booklet, so now this game is complete as well, too.
Awesome. Nice job.
So, then I saw this, and I couldn't help but pick it up. It was only $5, and I can't play it, so it's only a display piece because I got the Japanese version of Resident Evil 2, a.k.a. Biohazard 2.
Biohazard, man.
It is completely and utterly in Japanese. And
Tim would be able to read it for us.
I cannot... Yeah. It even... For Japan only.
Motherfucker.
So,
well, next time you go to Japan.
But I love actually the... I love the design of the case. So it's like, just to me, at $5, it's worth it just for a display piece.
Why not?
So this game, I actually have this on the Atari, but it's shrink wrapped. Like, this is like brand spanking new. The price was just like...
It's hard to beat that price.
Yeah. Journey Escape. So this is actually based off of a Journey album of the same name.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. This is a Journey album. And so the game is you have to help the 5 members of Journey get away from the from the people to get off to like to catch the Scarab shuttle back to their home planet, whatever it is.
Who the fuck knows?
A rock concert can be perilous for the performers, even for one of the world's hottest groups, Journey. Will you be able to guide all 5 members of the group to the safety of their famous Scarab escape vehicle before time runs out? So the game is still shrink wrapped, brand spanking new. It's only $10. I thought, you know what, it's really good. I'm gonna look for the Escape album if I can find it.
What is it for? Oh, it's for the Atari.
For the Atari 2600.
Could you have you played this?
I have, and I've beaten it before.
Motherfucker.
I have.
We should find a way to do like a one-off episode of just
of like
Atari games.
We should. I've also got Halo 2600.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to do some of these because I was like, you're never gonna open that. But
well, I already have the I have the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that. Okay, cool.
So
that's hilarious.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on.
All right.
So first, one of the games that I actually was looking for, Ju-on the Grudge, which is not a video game as much as it is a haunted house simulator. And so I am really looking forward to actually playing this game. I have seen it. It kind of creeps up on the list as like a survival horror game, but obviously it's not really true survival horror, but it is a horror game.
How much was that one?
So this one was $36. I asked if they would go down to 30. Guy said 32. Hey, you know what?
$4.
This is a game I have been looking for a while, but it's never shown up at the Classic, so I was super happy.
No, it never has.
Yeah, I've never seen this one before, so I was super happy that they had this one. So
that's cool.
That's definitely one of my top pickups.
So disappointed.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In your face, easy game to find. Only one at the Classic.
Only one there.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This game came out literally, in 2014.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
I thought it was only a couple years old.
They re-released it on the Switch.
They did, and that just came out last year. That might be what I was thinking of.
But honestly, that would be one I would like to play on the channel together.
This is such a common game, and it's Donkey Kong, and you would think that like the Mario games and like the Donkey Kong games, they would be all over the place.
Nope.
Not this one. Not this one.
Definitely not.
$14.
Nicely done. And I bought it for it.
And he did.
Because Paul gave me an extra copy of Hyperstone Heist.
I did.
Thank you very much, by the way.
Yes, you are very welcome.
You saved me $50.
Saved you 50 big ones.
Damn.
So this was just a cheapy box that now I have the game. I never had the box. So Mortal Kombat 2.
Now you just need the instructions.
It's in great shape too. I was so surprised about this. So I'm super stoked. I should have looked for the instructions for this game because now I just need the instructions to make it complete.
Damn it, dog.
All right, I did get some comic books.
What the fuck?
So one was just literally sitting out, and I'm like, you know what? I can't help myself. It's the Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man Adventures.
Why the hell not? The Kool-Aid Caper Sweepstakes Edition.
What the fuck?
He looks pissed too. He looks super pissed.
Yeah.
So I am really, I'm looking forward to reading that.
Oh my god.
And
She
then,
says, eat my dust.
What?
I thought she's... Well, you'll show the first cover.
Okay, and then I picked up a bunch of comics that were Super Mario Brothers
These were
comics.
not what I thought.
What did you think they were?
Well, first of all, okay, so the cover of this has Princess on it. I thought she said, eat my pussy, you punk plumbers. It says, eat my dust. The way it was angled... Because the way it was angled, the D looks like a P, and then I just saw U-S, and then I thought it was another S. I'm like, what the fuck is she saying?
Magic Carpet Madness is what she's saying.
Magic carpet.
Eat the pussy on my magic carpet. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry.
So I got it's five different Super Mario Brother comic books. These were originally put out by Valiant Comics in the 1990-1991.
Oh, fascinating.
And so these ones and including
oh wow,
the very first issue right here.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, so it was a nice little bundle of video game comic books.
Back when Mario's hair and mustache were the same color.
Oh yes, that's true. That is true.
Motherfucker.
So I love finding these like non-video game items and stuff. And honestly, the Super Mario Brother comic books were ones that I had been looking for a while. So they don't pop up very frequently. So I was very excited to find them.
No, you really don't find too many comic book type things at this convention. It's a lot of manga, a lot of anime stuff sometimes.
Lots of manga and anime.
But definitely, it's obviously it's a video game classic, so you find a lot of video games. But every so often.
All right, and now all of the Game Boy games.
There we go, babies.
So we got Chuck Rock with the instruction booklet. I didn't really care that it came with the instruction booklet. I've never really seen Chuck Rock. That is a really freaking nice label too.
Yeah,
holy crap.
That's pretty pristine.
So we got that.
How much?
I think I paid $30 for it. All right, and now we'll start over here. Okay.
Feel free to fall asleep with me.
The Game of Harmony.
1. 2. Well, technically 2.
World Circuit Series. Actually,
3.
Let's just do this. Boggle Plus.
4.
Fist of the North Star.
5.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
6.
Fantastic game.
Ugh.
FIFA International Soccer.
7.
Gauntlet 2.
8. All the food.
Oh, this game came from GameStop.
Came from GameStop.
$9.99.
Well, you better make sure it's actually Gauntlet 2.
Oh, no. That's right.
Watch the video where the Musha debacle, where Paul bought Musha. Or he thought he did anyway. Oh, I spoiled it. So what is that? 8? 9? I'm sorry, I
1,
lost
2,
count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8.
7. 8.
So here's 9. Pinocchio.
9.
Fighting Simulator. This was previously owned by Stacy.
Oh, 10.
Yes. Paperboy 2.
11.
Ultima Runes of Virtue.
12.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Just looking at the...
You overspent. It had $15 on it,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know,
on the back it says only 8.
Of course.
Of course. What did I say, 12?
For the love of God.
This is going to happen. I got it. You just
All right. Ninja Boy.
13.
Super Battle Tank.
14.
The Arcade Classic 3, Galaga and Galaxian.
15.
You mean 14?
No, it's 15.
Oh, it's 15? Okay. Top Gun, Guts and Glory.
16.
Arcade Classic 2, Centipede and Millipede.
Oh, 17.
Crystal Quest.
18.
Skate or Die.
19.
Skate or Die Tour de Force, or Tour de Thrash.
19?
I think that's still 19, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. And then the bigger items that I had picked up. So, Ultima 2, Ultima Runes of Virtue 2.
20.
The Simpsons, Bart and the Beanstalk.
21.
This one you can't see through the through the case here, but Ninja Taro.
22.
Sumo Fighter.
23.
Rampart.
24.
And Titus the Fox.
25
25
Game Boy games. So what does that put you at for your collection?
I do not know how many I have, but if I needed, at the start of the Classic, I needed 138 for the collection. So minus 25, I am now at 113.
It's pretty fucking good.
So I think I'm closing in now on... I'm closing in on almost 400 Game Boy games.
Damn. So you're almost in the home stretch.
Yeah.
Under 100.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you said
Almost.
506.
507.
507.
So if I'm missing 113,
so you need,
So yeah,
407 to be at the
Yeah.
final 100.
Yeah. So I'm almost 13 away.
That's so crazy.
I think shit. I can't do the math.
No, you're bad at math.
No, I'm not that bad at math. Hold on. So if I'm missing 113 and there's 507, that's 380. Wait. Yeah. No. Fuck.
This is a good bit of video right here. But yeah, so I mean, we had a really good time with the Classic this year. It was definitely a bit of an improvement from, well, the last year was all right.
Last year was pretty good. I mean, as like I said, as far as the variety goes, it didn't seem like there was that much variety, but we did end up picking up some pretty good titles, and
we were happy to get
yeah.
Rule of Rose for $250.
Yeah, considering it's now over $100.
We both kind of we had a bet going. I don't know if we mentioned this. We wanted to see Rule of Rose. So the game currently goes for $316. I thought I'd find it for $325. Paul thought we'd see it for $350. Sure enough, we saw one copy for $380, one for $320. So technically, we were both right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we're close. 394.
I have 394 Game Boy games.
Wow. The next collection to be complete. I have a feeling 2 more classics. Maybe one.
Yeah, maybe one at this rate. So
wow.
We'll see, but
overall, the vendors were good.
Overall, yeah, honestly, I have to say, and shout out too. We ended up seeing a couple of people at the Classic too. So we saw Greg from
Game Trade. And from his podcast, Drop Rate.
Yep, Drop Rate. Yep, as well too. So if you are not checking out Drop Rate, you need to go out and check out Drop Rate.
Absolutely.
And check out Game Trade in De Pere, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
he's
an awesome guy.
Fantastic store. He is an awesome guy. Check him out.
Love their store.
And then you also saw somebody as well too. The Back in the Day
Gamer.
Yeah.
He does a video thing on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So if you haven't checked him out, check out Back in the Day Gamer. So he's another great guy that we saw.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody else who recognized us while we were there.
That was cool. You guys make us feel like celebrities. Like, holy shit.
Every time that happens, I'm just like, how the hell do they know us? It always makes me,
Yeah, somebody walked up to us and they were just like, oh, dude, it's the Power Trip Gaming guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks.
Well,
wow.
for me, I was confused because I'm like, how does he know? Oh, yeah, I suppose the shirts are a dead giveaway.
I guess we got the shirts, but yeah, it's just, you guys, like, it was just great to be there. The atmosphere was wonderful. The vendors were great.
The vendors were very good this year.
Yeah, they were very good this year. And so I think everything, all in all, I really, this year was just, it was really good. A
lot of good deals to be had.
Yeah.
Even if the prices were spot on to what they should be, we got a lot of good deals, which I'm always happy about, and it was a good time. This was a good year.
Very much so. Yep.
So that'll do it for the Midwest Gaming Classic 2019.
2019.
So hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to powertripgaming.tv. You're already here, but that'll take you directly to us.
It will, where you can check out our other videos. You can watch our experience at the other classics from 2017 or 2018.
That's right.
You can check out our playthroughs of Nintendo games or our side quest materials of games that aren't for the Nintendo.
Yes. We're still on our quest to knock out the entire NES library. 678 games.
We're
167.
I thought it was 8.
It might be 168 deep.
Yeah,
we still got
a ways to go.
Yeah. Also check us out on iTunes and Twitter. You can look up Power Trip Gaming, Powercast.
Do you realize you just said Twitter?
I did. I meant iTunes and Stitcher. That's what I meant.
Stature. Let's listen to some Stature. Yes, check us out on iTunes and Stitcher, and you can listen to the Power Trip Gaming Powercast,
where we talk about games, our lives, whatever the hell we feel like it.
Other stuff where we are not under stress of having to beat a game or play a crappy and shitty game.
That's right. If you have a suggestion for a topic or a game for us to play, send us a message, and we will try our best to accommodate.
Yes, let us know.
So next time on Power Trip,
we're actually going to play something. What? Okay, seriously, what are you doing?
I was going to do that and see how long I could get away with
it. Okay.
To see if anybody's still watching.
Oh.
just freeze frame. Just... make people think their shit froze.